Good afternoon, Goldies. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Latrice Aaliyah. If you are new, welcome to my channel. Hey girl, hey. Today's video is going to be how head wraps can give you a boost of confidence while you are on your lock journey. I know as someone that started with short locks, it can be rough. We can have those rough days, that ugly stage where you just don't have the confidence, and head wraps definitely can boost that confidence. Let's just get right into having confidence while wearing head wraps. So head wraps is a Black culture thing, whether you're Black American, Black British, African, or even Caribbean. It is such a culturally thing of Black women wearing head wraps dating back to the beginning of time. You've probably seen in various portraits and photos on the internet of just different women wearing the head wraps. Back then, that symbolized as your wealth, your ethnicity, and your marital status. As you've seen a lot of Black women wearing head wraps or head coverings, it was because they were the queen, and you knew that based off of the type of clothing. When you feeling like you having rough days or the ugly stage in your lock journey, once you throw on a head wrap, it kind of amplifies your inner goddess. At least for me, I can only speak for myself. This is an opinion based video, but I think my opinion is valid. I'm not even gonna lie, but really, seriously, it made me have just more confidence just seeing various different Black women on the internet wearing their locks and their head wraps in different styles. There's so many ways to style a head wrap. This is like my go-to style, just kind of like this low sleek bun look. I like that. When I do like the top knot with the big crown, I feel like a queen. I'm like, I'm about to sit on my throne, because nobody can't tell me anything. So I just think, like, when you see just the history of head wraps, you see just how rich in the culture. Slave Black Africans, when they got brought over on a ship, they wasn't recognized as humans, and because they wasn't recognized as humans, they wasn't documented as a human. So we really cannot pinpoint, when it comes to Black Americans, where our lineage come from Africa. Yes, we could probably go back a couple of generations. My mom, she states that we have Haitian in our blood, but I want to know more about like my African side and where that come from. When I wear my head wraps, I am connected to my ancestors. It gives me a great deal of strength and identity. Just being proud of being Black and being proud of just being me. It gives me all of that just throwing on a head wrap. It's more deeper than some people may think it is. So that's why I started my lock journey, honestly, is to just get connected and deeper with myself and with my roots. And when I throw on a head wrap, when I feel like my locks are not cooperating, because they don't, not all the time. You can see, you just saw in the beginning of the video, I don't have a fresh retwist. So when I want to still feel cute, I put on a head wrap. So much history that goes into wearing head wraps. So when you wear it, you should feel like this great deal of pride and unity and just connecting with your ancestors when you wear a head wrap, because that's how I feel. It does boost my confidence, especially in the beginning stages of my lock journey. I state this plenty of times. I wore head wraps the first 3 months of my lock journey, and I'm proud to say that just by knowing the history of head wraps, I'm proud to say that yes, I could have wore my locks out more, but I really couldn't do much, and it's a way for me to protect my hair from the outdoor elements. We know sun and dirt and debris and gunk and bugs, all type of stuff is outside, and that could get trapped into your locks, especially when you're here trying to figure out what exactly it's doing. I didn't want to hinder my locking process, so I opt to wear head coverings majority of the time those first few months of my journey. Sidebar, I can admit this, once I started to wear my hair out more often, I did start to see more of a growth in my locks, but who knows? I mean, it just could have been my hair was growing anyway. I still like to wear the head wraps for a protective reasons and just for connecting with my ancestors and having that pride behind it. Another way that head wraps can boost your confidence while you're starting your lock journey is it goes with every outfit. It can be worn very casual, it can be dressed up, it can just be a fun way to spice up your outfit. It's becoming more of a fashionable statement. We are seeing more Black women embracing wearing head wraps. You're seeing it on magazines. I see on Pinterest, on Instagram, on YouTube, we have so many tutorials on how to tie your head wrap. You do want to be inspired by other sisters that have locks and wear head wraps, and it makes me like happy to see people doing different styles and being creative with their head wraps. So that gives me a little bit more of a confidence. I'm like, oh, she did it that way, so I want to try that. Not to like copy somebody and try to be like somebody and look in a weird, creepy way. It's like, girl, that's cute. Let me go ahead and try that style out. So that's just a kind of my thoughts on how head wraps can give you confidence if you're having a bad hair day, if your locks are still sticking up like Julio, because I have that problem a lot in my journey. If you are in between your wash or your retwist, it can help boost up your confidence. Not only that it looks good with almost every outfit, but just the history of head wraps and where it stemmed from and why we should represent our culture and be proud of our culture and not let anybody dismiss it and try to say it's ghetto or unprofessional, because it's not. This is part of who we are as Black Americans, and I speak for my American people. I know I had some people in Canada and France and I think South Africa that watch some of my videos, but y'all too, don't let nobody tell you that you coming to work with a head wrap that is ghetto or unprofessional, because you could either school them on the history behind it, or you can like dust them, pay them no dust, dust them like dust them off your shoulders, like, you know, pay them no dust, because it ain't none of their business to figure out what you got going on in your head. And that is why I started my lock journey. And when I have locks and head wraps, you ain't about to tell me anything, point blank, period. And that is it for today's video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, turn on that post notification so you won't miss when this girl meet right here post another video. Hit that subscribe button, leave a couple of comments below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out.